If y'all think back to how much money fucking Trump spent on his goddamn plane, that makes his plane seem like a little pussy plane. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Infinity, and welcome back to a brand new reaction video. So, anyways, in this video today, we're gonna be reacting to how Vladimir Putin from Russia, he's the leader of Russia. Okay, let's just say it like that. Whatever the case may be, right? We're gonna see how he survived 43 assassination attempts. I don't think it's gonna show all 43 attempts in here, but it's roughly about a 10-minute, 13-second video. We also know what you guys think about the thumbnail too as well, and also the audio quality of the video. Just let me know all that information, what you guys think about the new style, I should call it. Anyways, before this video go ahead and start, don't forget, if you guys have made it this long, go ahead and comment. Infinity is the best. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the video.
Being the president of a country is a dangerous job. No one knows this better than Vladimir Putin, who over 20 years has survived 43 different assassination attempts. Get ready to find out how Putin survived.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, this nigga looks like he does not want to be here right now. It looks like 7 o'clock in the morning. His motherfucking dad and shit. It's looking, that's probably not his dad, but because he would be in charge. But it just looked like this nigga's not interested at being at this event whatsoever. Dude on the left looked about sad as hell. Dude on the right looked like he damn near about to fall asleep and shit.
And how his 6 layers of security make him impossible to kill. Almost every year, Putin survives at least one assassination attempt. All of these experiences,
I ain't gonna lie, just waking up and knowing like, damn, it's day 300, still no assassination attempt, you know, like, I feel like, or assassination, like, I feel like waking up on that note, just know, one, you made it in the world, and two, like, you got some ops out there just trying to slide on your ass.
This is partly why his security is so good, as they've had lots of training in real-life situations. Some of these assassination attempts were done very professionally, but thankfully for Putin, all of them were foiled. Putin had begun cracking down on organized crime, which at the time was plaguing Russia. In retaliation,
bro, why does always like the grandfather or the godfather always look fat and ugly?
In retaliation, the Russian mafia tried to bomb Putin's car. A bomb was planted, but Putin's security found it. Some of the mafia members involved went to prison, while others were taken out.
Hey, no cap though, I heard that like prisons in like Russia is like shitty as fuck, like they beat you down to death. So imagine being a terrorist. He's probably dead. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Putin was almost assassinated in Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan militants planned to assassinate Putin while he was there on a state visit, but the plot was uncovered and the militants were arrested. A year later, in 2000, Chechen separatists planned to assassinate Putin. During his visit, a remote control.
Bro, this dude is down there, like they say, every single year, at least one assassination.
Detonated near Putin's motorcade. Several of Putin's bodyguards were injured, but Putin himself survived. In 2002, Putin was almost.
That nigga just blew that bit. Ain't no way that nigga just blew that bit.
Putin himself survived. Detonated near Putin's motorcade. Several of Putin's bodyguards were
fucking mortar shit.
Injured, but Putin himself survived. In 2002, Putin was almost assassinated using a jar of poison jam.
You know what's crazy though? Like, he dead ass probably just woke up one day and be like, damn, I don't want to blow some shit up myself.
He was scheduled to have breakfast at a hotel in Crimea, but Putin's food testers discovered the poison jam before he ate it. Also in 2002, Putin went to a parade in Moscow's Red Square. In a nearby building, snipers were in position to take out Putin, but the Federal Protective Service, or FSO, caught wind of this, and swiftly arrested the snipers. As if 2002
I ain't gonna lie, I don't even think that, like, they could be heavily trained and shit like that. It's either shitty ass niggas trying to assassinate this nigga, or it's just luck by the FSO.
For Putin, he was nearly assassinated again, this time during a trip to Azerbaijan. An Iraqi man with connections to Chechen separatists wanted to assassinate Putin. He planned to plant explosives under Putin's car. However, the Azerbaijan police discovered his plan. The man was soon arrested and later sentenced to 10 years in prison. The same year, another man tried to blow up Putin with a bomb. He planned to drive along the motorway next.
Hey, no, that shit ain't funny. It's not funny, but like, they really trying to like nuke this nigga. Like, I know he got like 1,600 nukes and shit like that, but like, damn, y'all niggas trying to blow this nigga into like friends
to
and
Putin's
shit.
motorcade, and from his car detonate a 40-kilogram explosive. Luckily for Putin, the FSO found out. They rerouted Putin's motorcade, while at the same time ambushing and eliminating the would-be assassin. In 2003, Putin was nearly assassinated during a visit to the UK. 2 Russian men planned to assassinate Putin with snipers, but they were arrested by British officers from SO13, which is the UK's elite anti-terror police. The following year, the FSO discovered a plot to poison Putin's food. This was during a visit to a foreign country. Where this happened and who the perpetrators were remains classified.
Like I said too earlier, I don't even know how like accurate any of these YouTube channels are, so we just kind of watch it and take an interest
no food
to it, you know?
gets anywhere near Putin without being tested first. But some attempts on Putin's life are very close calls. By now, you're probably asking, how is it possible for Putin to survive so many assassination attempts? You might think he's the luckiest man in the world, but luck has nothing to do with it. It's all thanks to Putin's 6 layers of security that make him an impossible target to kill. Putin's first line of defense is the Federal Protective Service, better known as the FSO. Their job is to protect high-up Russian officials by any means necessary.
Okay, hold on real quick. Either I'm stupid or
6 layers of security that make him an impossible target to kill. Putin's first line of defense is the Federal Protective Service.
Federal Protective Service. So where the fuck? It should be called FPS. Federal Protective Service, not
known as the
FSO.
FSO. Their job is to protect high-up Russian officials by any means necessary. Their budget
that shit don't make no sense. Like if you think about it, CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, FBI, Federal Bureau Investigation, like
meaning that no expense is spared when it comes to protecting Putin's life. The FSO's budget is classified, but it's believed to be in the billions of rubles. After all, the FSO employs over 50,000 people. Their training is intense, but it's nothing compared to the training of Putin's private army. Putin's final human line of defense is the Presidential Security Service, better known as the SBP. Their job is to secure the president's life. These are the guys who will literally jump in front of bullets if they need to. The SBP are Putin's personal bodyguards. But as there's so many people behind
this dude got a whole ass army, SWAT team, and also like Secret Service type shit.
They should never really be used. The FSO and the Rosguard should have taken out any threat before the bodyguards even got involved.
Hey,
if Putin's
all I'm saying is I already know they probably getting paid good money
to take action. Putin's bodyguards are not allowed to be ex-police. That's because their training and restraint might make them less likely to use lethal force. Instead, Putin's bodyguards are mainly operational psychologists, coming from the highest ranks of Russia's special forces. Hey, y'all telling me y'all gonna take this nigga serious? Let's say y'all got a gun, right, with a switch on it type shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say hypothetically, right, we got a gun just like pointed at him, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we're not even going to use that as a prop. This is probably going to get demonetized because of that shit. Okay, new game plan, right? Let's say this is your gun right here. Let's say this is your gun, right? And y'all pointed at him, and this nigga got nunchucks. Of Russia's special forces.
I would have been shot that nigga.
Potential threats.
By the time you would have walked up on me or threw nunchucks or some shit, I would have been popped his ass. Dumbass nigga.
Facial expressions. Putin does not allow his bodyguards to display any sign of weakness, meaning they must be equipped to deal with extreme temperatures. This means no sweating in heat or shivering in cold is allowed. Putin's bodyguards must be very strong and able to run for miles with no breaks. They also must be between 19 and 35 years old, be between 5'7" and 6'2" in height, and weigh between 75 and 90 kilograms. They must also speak at least 5 languages and understand politics. Something you'll notice about Putin's bodyguards is they're always carrying briefcases. However, these aren't briefcases at all. Instead, they're expandable bulletproof shields. Putin's bodyguards
Them niggas holding up cloth and shit, talking about this bulletproof shield. I mean, if it's made out of Kevlar, I guess it'll stop something.
Are also equipped with 9mm Gurza pistols, loaded with armor-piercing bullets.
I ain't gonna lie, give me a helmet, muffling communication to it. Give me a little push button on the little radio thing. Give me a vest. knee pads. I'd be
Putin's
cool.
bodyguards also hold umbrellas.
This is
These
not
do
Fortnite,
act
nigga.
as
You
normal
cannot build walls. The
umbrellas,
fuck?
but they're made of Kevlar, meaning that they can double up as bulletproof shields. Some of Putin's bodyguards are even dressed in plain clothes. They blend into crowds, allowing them to get close to anyone they think could be a threat. Some of Putin's bodyguards will be far away, hidden in nearby buildings with snipers. Some sniper nests are clearly visible to deter any potential attacks, while others are stealthily hidden away. Putin's bodyguards also check any room he goes into before he enters, making sure there are no explosives, cameras, or listening devices. They also
Man, this nigga trying to be top notch. That's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, no listening devices.
examine and taste all of Putin's food, making Putin impossible to poison. But Putin's 6 layers of defense.
Like, nigga, you took a bite of my steak, dumbass nigga. Shit, I wanted that shit. Nigga, you supposed to test that shit.
Don't just include
that shit.
For example, Putin's limo.
Nasty ass nigga, I don't even want this shit no more.
He has an insane motorcade. Everywhere he goes, dozens of cars and motorbikes follow. Putin's limo is a Russian-made or a Senate. The limo is bomb and bulletproof from every angle. It's even resistant to chemical gas attacks.
Look like a Phantom
There are tiny cameras all over the car, allowing Putin's bodyguards inside the car to see every angle. There are even secret exits on the car's roof and rear, as well as various hidden compartments for AK-47s. But nowadays, Putin
them motherfucking Russians don't play about they damn AK-47s now.
Traveling by train.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, that nigga got like, bro, where the fuck Putin be getting his money from, dog? Like,
fighter jets
that's what I want to know. This nigga got money
Putin's
for days.
helicopter even has communication systems on.
Actually, I want to look this up. What is $210 billion fucking dollars estimated between 70 and 210 as of May 14th. That shit's fucking crazy. He lives in an 800 square foot apartment. Nigga, this is not an apartment. That is not in an apartment. It says here, is reported to around, wait, hold on. And he lives in an 800 square foot apartment in St. Petersburg. However, experts in economics have estimated his total net worth to be significantly higher.
Meaning that if he wants to, he can launch a nuclear strike while in the air. But what about when Putin is flying out of Russia? If Putin has to fly far away, he uses his own plane. It's a heavily modified IL-96-300PU.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of shaped like a
plane
dick.
Has signal jammers and anti-missile defense systems, and basically operates like a mobile command center. There are large offices inside the plane, meaning Putin can command soldiers and military officials from his airplane. He can even launch nuclear strikes from his plane. The plane even has a
that's some shit.
Secret escape capsule, meaning that Putin can escape if anything goes wrong in the air. The interior of the plane is total
So you tell me Vladimir Putin gonna jump out of a fucking plane? I think the
with
fuck
gold
not.
Decorations all over the place, as well as gyms, bedrooms, shower rooms, and more. Not surprising, seeing as Putin's plane cost over $550 million.
If y'all think back to how much money fucking Trump spent on his goddamn plane, that makes his plane seem like a little pussy plane, I ain't gonna lie. Fucking $550 million just on an airplane alone? Trump spent $100 million? That's wild.
All of these layers of security make Putin an impossible target to kill. It may seem over the top, but seeing as Putin has survived over 43 assassination attempts during his tenure, maybe all of this is totally necessary. And due to the ongoing invasion of Ukraine, Putin has a bigger target on his back than ever before. But now it's time for you to make your voice heard. What are your thoughts on Vladimir Putin? Comment below.
Man. What do y'all think about Vladimir Putin? I ain't gonna lie, I think that nigga's a fucking boss. Like top tier, like above cartel, above mafia, above everybody in the whole entire world, Yakuza. I think just him alone is like the most top player, and he knows that he's sitting there ready to go, trained to go type shit. But with that being said, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share. Also, too, comment down below. What do y'all think would win in a race? Vladimir Putin, Kim Jong-un in a swim race? Let me know down below what y'all think. I don't know. I'm just yapping at this point. My name is InfinityCustoms, and peace out.